I am pleased. Would you like me to... Now? You are so very warm. My dear, might I ask something of you? Could you please find the owner of this dagger and return it to them? A certain person gave it to me as a gift. It's a very precious thing. It must have a special place in the owner's heart. So I would like for the original owner to have it back, if you wouldn't mind. I'd like you to find the owner of the dagger I gave you and return it to them. It's a very precious thing. It must have a special place in the owner's heart. Then good day to you, my dear.
Alrighty. Well. 360. Wasn't as cool. Yeah, this is just a way back down. What's the point of that shortcut, then? Not really a shortcut at all. It's one of those, like, we're gonna connect the area, but, like, you're never actually gonna go through that connection in the area more than the one time. Which is valid if you have your level having a lot of forward momentum. Alright, what now? Stupid idiot moron. Haha. Oh! What? So I heard people saying that in this game one of the worst weapon types is the normal greatsword. Is this a true thing, or no? I hear people saying one of the worst weapons in the game, like with weapon types, is like normal, like greatswords, like the claymore. You know what I mean? Like, is the normal, like, R1s, are they, like, too slow and don't give enough poise, or what? Are they, like, the same speed as Dark Souls 3, or faster or slower? Dark Souls 3, like, greatswords are really good. So, like, what changed? And that's all from me. Yeesh. Am I right? Fisticuff. Cuckoo Surcoat. Interesting that these guys can drop their stuff, even though they're like apparitions. I gotta switch out the bubbles, I can't use it anymore. No, I mean, like, I don't even have the requirements. It's not that I disagree that it's shit. Don't do it again. Because the other one didn't die fast, so I thought it would be a funny idea. And funnily enough, the crossbow is the only way I can reliably use a kick, which is still a useful move in the game, so it's interesting how they made it a weapon art. But maybe they did it to minimize people just kicking people off of ledges and using it for its intended purpose, which is to break guards. Oh, come on now. Got him. I got another Troll Knight sword. I wonder if those are guaranteed drops or if those are chances. Because it's purple, which leads me to believe that it's a guaranteed drop. But I've gotten 2 now, so I don't know. Oh yeah. Cool guy stuff. I'm debating wearing one of the seer seals, or scar seals, and both of them have one stat that is useless to upgrade. Strength and faith are the only stats that I'm not using any whatsoever. So they're both equally worth. And I can still light roll. With one more dex level, the Radigan's one gives me enough dexterity to use the bones. And with Marika's, I'd need another 2 arcane, but then I'm closer with dexterity. So I think for now I'll do Radigan's, because it gives me health to mitigate the damage I take. And then I'll just start working on my arcane from there. Oh man. Loretta. Hey, you're right. I don't feel like it. Because it's like my thing. And it seems to not be a terrible idea, so... Damage-wise, I'm perfect here. Health-wise, I am not. It's like Tree Sentinel with, like, new moves. Finally. Gender equality. The female Tree Sentinel is different only in their name, and that is it. Like... Now what I'm saying is in the classic Dark Souls sense, like, them being female does not make them better or worse. And also, they, you know, wear normal armor. At last. Oh no, the scary spell. I got the cool move. I can't use it yet. I need 26 intelligence. And we're getting to the point where I need more intelligence to... Yeah, it definitely looks good, but like, I need to put my points elsewhere right now. Like, I can't, you know? That last dexterity level, I now have 22, which is enough dex to wield this. So now I only need 5 levels to then use the Clinging Bone, instead of 9 if I use this. And honestly, I'm up for the challenge of taking increased damage. Look at this defense. I don't need any. I don't need defense. Who needs it? I was able to tank some of that boss's moves with 1 physical defense. Who needs it? Not me. Not I, Lord. I'll eat those words later, but you know, for now, I'm riding high, higher than the morning sky. Well, of course not. Saw a fog wall at the other end, which honestly is kind of rare. But you know, 5 levels in arcane and I can use the weapon. And then I can start complaining about the fact that it should be scaling and isn't. Do I hear the Discord call going off? Someone calling you? No, it's like someone's calling you. Like I heard the doo 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 doo. That's not calling. No one called me, so I'm confused. So then why did I hear that noise? It sounded like it came from your end. Could I be hearing it from Mason's room, maybe? I don't know, it doesn't matter. I'm not getting a call, you're not getting a call, whatever. Three sisters. Yo, I'm having too many spell slots that I know what to do with. Locked shut for now. To me, that, like, there's no beasts, so... Yeah, it scares me. No, it isn't. It's a drake. Because it's from the dragon family. Oh no. Die. Rag heel, rag heel. Adula, adula. Go, Caden. Kill the fucker. Oh, I'm dead. Ooh, whoa. Whoa, whoa. You know it, but you've never seen it? What do you mean sometimes? Like, is it not gonna be here now? No, it's here. Oh, magic breath. Oh. Yeah, maybe. Alright, it looks like I gotta use my intuition and strategical mind. Good job of distracting him, Caden. Now I'll get all buffed. How is it not Dark Souls? Well, I mean, it's not that it doesn't work, but like it's better than magic damage, I'm sure. I made the right call for a second until I didn't anymore. Oh, the classic thing. Oh, that right. Yeah. Fucker. Fucker. He was just egg heal with magic. Where's my reward? Renali's Rise? Is this where Renali was? Renali's the person I killed, right? No, that's Loretta. Pole arms and twin blades. You know, I've still yet to find a twin blade. I know they're in the game. Like, clearly they've been showing it everywhere. Hey, twin blades are back from Dark Souls 2, but like literally where? That's fine. Just like literally like 6 twin blades is fine, but like where are any of them? Like, by this point in the game, I would expect to find the basic version of every weapon type, but I found, like, the normal whip. Cestus is, like, the typical normal fist, normal sword. The maiden corpses in the hub sell a lot of the normal, like, the falchion, the battle axe. Like, normal twin blade? Nope. I'm not done, I just circled back around by accident. I thought that was a different doorway than the one I was in. It's very clear you want me to get what's in here, so. One can only imagine what it might be. Maybe something I would want? Maybe something I desire for myself. Maybe something magical in nature. Maybe something that would tickle my fancy. Oh. Now that's quite fancy. Give me the intro cutscene.
Oh. Again we cross paths. I believe I said my name was Rena when last we met. It pleaseth me to see Torrent hale and hearty, but tarnished. What business hast thou here? I have no memory.
Yes, another face.
An invitation.
Yeah, no reason.
No reason in particular, thou claimest. Intriguing. Then mayhaps fate hath steered thee to this reunion. Wilt thou enter into my service?
Yes.
I am the witch Rani. I stole death long ago, and search now for the dark path.
Oh.
That I might one day upend the whole of it, and rid the world of all that came before. Well, has that roused thy interest?
So she stole the Rune of Death. She told me the story that said the Rune of Death was stolen, but that now she did it. You
I
okay?
see. A choice well made. Thou art a rare sword. Not many would have accepted the offer, but I require as much of those under my command.
I mean, like, I like saying yes to
good
people.
Work from thee.
Yup. I mean, like, why would I say no? I mean, like, I have no up or downside. What? Never. Never. Never ever. I won't regret this. I will not. Never ever. Especially when I don't really have any, like, particular loyalties one way or the other. No, if I really had my choice, I would serve Height, Lord Height. That's what I'd really serve. That guy. I'm not fast traveling, Caden. I can't. I'm just pointing. Like, this, if I really could choose which master to serve, this guy. That guy seems worth.
Good. Then I ask we proceed with haste. There is, in my service, a half-wolven warrior by the name of Blythe. I would have thee join him in searching for the hidden treasure of Nokron, the Eternal City. I have called for Blythe to greet thee below. Take from him the particulars. Ah, and there wilt thou find Iji, my war counselor, and Salavis, preceptor in the sorcerous arts also. Heed not their peculiarities. Feel secure in gaining from them what advantage thou canst. I am sure the others will be doing just the same.
Well, I met 2 of those 3 people.
Speak with the 3 who await thee below. Thou needst not indulge them unduly, but they too wish to appraise thy worth. It hath been a passing long time since a newcomer entered my service, after all.
I'm curious, did I need to have done Blythe's questline to get to this? Or would she have been here anyway? What I'm saying is, like, would I have met Blythe now if I never met him before? Oh, so, like, it wasn't the end of the world for me to try to find him in that first place. Yeah, but, like, I don't think I got anything, like... Oh, is it, like, ghost versions of them that are here?
Oh, so you were the one. Lady Rani has explained everything. Again, I am Iji, the Karian royal family's dedicated blacksmith and Lady Rani's war counselor. I'm told that you are searching for Nokron with Blythe. I will give you whatever guidance I can, and pray for your success.
As far as I'm aware, Nokron and that group of people don't like the Erd Tree. So what I'm imagining is we're about to start doing the quote-unquote dark ending.
My apologies for the misleading words of warning. I never imagined that an audience, let alone service to Lady Rani, was in your fate. I, for one, should have seen it, but I did not. Do forgive me, my fellow. Let us
Perfectly
give all
fine.
that we can of ourselves, together, for Lady Rani.
Yeah, whatever. I'm a smart boy.
Let us give all that we can of our together.
Yeah, I'm sure I need to kill a demigod or 7. Hey, my boy.
Long time, friend. Blythe. Have you forgotten? Glad to have you in the service of Mistress Rani. Well, getting right to business. I'm still in Limgrave. The eternal city of Nokron lies somewhere at the bottom of this land. I'm planning to go below through the well in the Mistwood. See if I can't find the road to Nokron from there.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm going below through the well in the Mistwood.
Oh, I guess that's where I should go next, to the well in the Mistwood, to see if he's there. I guess now is the time the game expects me to go down there. Alright, this person I've not met, I don't think.
I see. You must be Rani's new hireling. Yes, I've heard all about you. I am Selvis, preceptor in the sorcerous arts. I don't know what it is the mistress sees in a provincial tarnished like you, but since we have the misfortune of serving the same lady, I ask that you kindly try not to drag us all down with you.
Could I have met this guy before? Yeah. I killed a guy who literally... I killed a guy who looks like this, who had this armor, in the tower, the study tower. Obviously, the Carrion study hall. Well, obviously it's not the same person, because like he'd be like, hey, I remember you, fuck you.
I reside in another tower close by. Come and pay me a visit. Should you wish to be of actual service to Mistress Rani. If it were up to me, I wouldn't waste my time on the likes of you. But who am I to stand against the wishes of my lady? I reside, come and pay, should you wish to be of actual service to Mistress Rani. If it were up to me, I wouldn't waste my time on the likes of you.
This is one of the most interesting quest lines just immediately, because it really feels like I'm part of a team, which never, ever, ever happens in these games. Even if we, like, don't do anything, it's still really cool. I mean, I 100% would have gone here anyway. And honestly, I probably would have gone here immediately, but the fact you told me to go here made me want to go anywhere but here. So in the future, just like, I don't know, don't go pushing me in any directions. Just enjoy the show, I suppose. Feel free to make comments, but like, I'd prefer no suggestions. Because then I feel somewhat pressured to listen. Like, I appreciate, like, the choices kind of thing. Like, oh, you can either go to Caelid, you can search around, or you can go there. Like, that's the kind of thing I enjoy. But, like, the whole, like, hey, you should go here. Like, yeah, you know. I like to have options. And I would like, if you told me all the options that I had, that was nice. But, like, right now, it's fine. Just, is it in an area of the map that I have discovered? Okay, that's all I need to know. Like, it's not in Caelid, because I don't have there discovered. It's somewhere in all this. I highly doubt it's anywhere down here. So I guess I could ask further. Is it in Liurnia? Okay. So it's in Liurnia, in part of the map I discovered. That's all I need to know. No more than that. I have not gone to the minor Erd tree up here. So it could be there. It also could be in a cave I missed. It also could literally just be around the frickin' building. Because I've hardly gone around the building yet.
Allow me to some time before I wake. This doll's body is not without its hindrances. Still, I have high hopes for thee. I look forward to the good news when I arise.
Is that the deal? That the one on the left is, like, kind of the same? It's one entity, but it's just possessing a doll? I'm just possessing the doll. Yeah, she's clearly got a thing for spirits. She's the one who gave me the damn bell, you know?
I shall soon enter, and it will be some time before I wake. I have high hopes for thee. I look forward to...
I don't feel like I made a bad choice by saying yes to her. At least not yet. I will probably. I mean, Blythe said he was gonna be in Siofra River Well, right? So I guess I'll go there. I guess I'm off to there next. Although I didn't really fully explore the area over here. Well, I mean, yeah, maybe I... Oh... that's fine. I'll probably find it. And if I don't, and it's a while, then tell me I missed it. I think that's what I want. Like, tell me if I miss things after the fact. Unless, like, I'm gonna miss it and lose out on it forever, don't tell me that I literally just missed something. Tell me, like, later. If that's fair. Nah, like tomorrow later. Maybe even later than that. Like, later on in the playthrough. Just keep a little notepad or a mental note that I missed something. And then tell me much later. Because there's a chance I might just realize it myself. And on top of it, there's a chance I might literally walk out the door, walk back in, then pick it up. But, you know, if you see me walk out the door, you assume I'm done. Because several times, like, I open up the map and you assume I'm ready to fast travel. Like, I am very thorough, or at least I try to be. I'm not perfect, I still miss things sometimes. Sometimes obvious things, but I try to go through every little corner. He's right down the road, then he's probably in that tower, maybe? Or maybe that tower. So I imagine the one that can't open just yet is one of the ones that he's just in, maybe. Wait, did I see? I swear I saw flapping. I was worried the dragon was back. But I was worried, you know? Because I don't know, like, maybe you're lying to me. Maybe it'd be better off if you lie to me about certain things. So I don't know what you're telling the truth about. Yeah, I can tell. Just try your best to take it easy. Like, before you tell me anything, just ask me, like, would you want to hear something about that? But even then, most of the time, assume my answer is going to be no. Or probably the best thing to do is just wait for me to ask something. If I don't ask something, chances are... Well, I've asked things before. I've asked things like 4 times today. Well, yeah, because that's kind of stuff that isn't... I don't really consider a spoiler. Like, I'd be perfectly like, happy with knowing the answer to those kinds of questions. Like oh, how many bosses are left? Like, I don't want to know that. Frozen armament. Well, I'm definitely not sticking with any frost-based stuff on this build. That's like the one magic type that, like, I'm just not touching. 'Cause that's not even space, gravity, or star-related whatsoever. See, I didn't even need to... Can I... Oh, I'm kind of close. The picture should be somewhere around here. I would imagine at least one more time over break, but maybe more. It depends, because, like, Brandon has to make the plan for the campaign, and right now, he's with everybody else in, like, New York City right now. You know the Smash tournament I was supposed to go to? Like, that's happening now. The whole weekend. I think into Monday, too. And the things, I don't know if you have spring break, but most of the rest of us do. That's this week. Okay. Because, like, Mason is next week, so... I'm not sure if your college is different. Gotcha. That's the thing, to get everyone together still is difficult. Even if a majority of us can do it, not everyone can do it. And we typically want everyone to do it, because on top of that, Joe still hasn't joined a session. 4 sessions in. Or at least the next one will be 4. Well, yeah, but I'd rather we were all there still. Because we can get like a meanwhile at the party. Rather than a kind of boring thing with only 3 of us. 3 of us the whole campaign is different than 3 of us when we could have 10 of us. Yeah, he was afraid to tell people enough was enough. We won't make the same mistake again. Oh, there it is. Albinaric ashes. Here it is. Oh, look over there! Reddit moment. Juvenile Scholar Cat. Juvenile Scholar Robe. And a larval tear. Huh. Kinda cool. It's lighter. What do you think? I don't think it lends itself very well to the cestus. This definitely looks better. Let me see if there's like a... Oh yeah, that looks good. It doesn't even matter what leggings I wear, because we'll hardly see it. I could literally just wear the shoes. Because you just wear light armor, it won't matter. I could even take this off and be in light load. With the clinging bone. So absolutely gonna do this. This actually gives me something of a decent damage boost. Raises attack power with lower equip load. I also could just do this. With excessive attacks. I could do both, but I'm pretty sure, yeah, I'd be medium. On top of it, my damage would go down. So it would just lower my dexterity and strength in general. Literally 0.654 for pierce damage protection. Wow. That was an accident. Yeah, it's these three. The white on the blue doesn't look that good. This is my leg showing. This is probably the best one. And these are pretty much my only choices. Can you get anything other than the old aristocrat shoes from those hollows? I farmed those guys for ages and never got anything else. Well, you see what I mean is when I was farming for the enemies, I got old aristocrat shoes. But I kept farming them and I never... The what? I think? What I'm saying is, like, could you, like, look up old aristocrat shoes and see, does it come with the whole set? Because this is, outside of the cloth garb, which looks terrible, this is the lightest armor I have. And I could definitely go lighter on the helmet here. The grandpas? Like the old aristocrat? Because I have normal aristocrat, coat, and hat. But I never got gauntlets or leggings. The legs are the only thing that's just not sitting with me well. Pretty much all the legs, like, despite the fact that I hardly see them. I don't know, I just don't like it because I know that there isn't any correct choice. They all feel, like, slightly off. I'd say the old aristocrat shoes feel the least off, but I'm still seeing my legs. Easy, I'll go with no leggings and then have negative in everything. Ooh. I actually have a helmet that goes good with this. Or an armor set that goes good with this helmet. It's a cloak, but it's like a hood, which is part of a headpiece, which I just default to calling helmet. Yeah, it's Roderica's thing, yeah? Oh, definitely. Like, it's got red arms. Also, the astrologer thing has red arms, but I don't think it goes... Like, if you can't find anything else, this outfit right here is pretty good. I don't plan on using this the whole game, but, like, this is finally something good. I still like the fur raiment. This is just lighter. Oh, yeah. I really like the cloth trousers because they have sandals, and Kaito wears sandals. I'm not sure if you remember that, because no one ever looks at his feet, but, like, he has, like, at least some kind of open-toe shoes. So, like, the fur leggings and the cloth trousers are, like, the only leggings that I want to use. It doesn't match it perfectly, but it's decent. Plus, it matches the white gloves I have on, so I have, like, the red and red and the white and white. It's just, it's a lot going on. Like, when I walk, you could see, like, 3 different colors popping. You see? And the white is the one that looks like it's really sticking out. I'm not... I really like this little setup. I don't... I mean, red and blue is purple, if you think about it. So, like, this is everything I wanted. This bad. Red, white, and blue. America. America's Kaito. Seriously, with all the armors in this game, like, most of them don't look good with this hood, but the hood looks amazing. It just doesn't go. This one looks cool. Colors off. This one's awesome. This is decent if you can get the right finisher there. This one's awesome. Bad, 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 good, really bad. What do you think, Caden? I only really have two choices. Aristocrat shoes or cloth trousers? Do I go where when I walk I see my legs? Or when I walk I see the ugly, dirty white? Well, that's what I'm saying. I don't like either of them either, but which one's least bad? The one I have on now? It's like... none of these feel right to me. The gloves are pretty good. These are the lightest ones I have. I prefer like a red or a blue one, but like... I don't know. If I walk like this... I still see my shins a little bit. Hello. I was saying it before, this is already easily the best one. The literal only complaint is that because there's so many bosses, they clearly tried harder on some more than others. So like these guys right here, I can get this armor. Oh my god. Bruh. You saw that, right? Dude, in the beginning of the game, like, I'm not sure if you watched the video, but there was like 2 hours where I was just killing the same two over and over again. And I was saying, hey, if I can get this set, I'll just use this whole game to, like, match Grandpa. The cloth things, like, match it here. Look at this. Look at how terrible this is. What I really wanted was their crown, but I think their crown is just the unaltered version of the Commoner's headband. It is a little bit lighter than the fur raiment. I think that's like my baseline. If it's the fur raiment or lighter, then I'll use it. If it's heavier than the fur raiment, then nah. Like, there's things that are nice, like the aristocrat coat, but it's just heavier, so like, eh. The part that's the problem is the fact that I kick up the skirt, you know? Yeah, I like the... It's not that I like Dark Souls 1 better, where, like, it didn't animate at all, but at least you didn't see your legs. But, like, honestly, kinda. I don't know, I'll deal with the white one for now. I prefer this, because at least it matches, like, the whole, like, Kaito's got sandals. And if I'm standing somewhere for, like, a screenshot, and I want to be like, haha, yes, I'm very sophisticated, then, you know, like, you literally can't even see my feet. plus 0.687 defense if I have the Radigan Seer Seal, or Scar Seal. I keep calling it Seer Seal, I don't know why. E's and C's are close, I guess, and I only glance at it for half a second, maybe. Yeah, I can... The fact that I can fast roll without putting that on, like, that's amazing. It's like, I don't want to have to put, like, the equivalent of the Hovel's Ring on a frickin' mage build, you know? Celavus's Rise. Hello, Celavus.
Well, you took me at my word. Did you not realize I was merely being polite? Oh, you provincials never cease to amaze. I suppose you're here now. Perhaps I'll give you something to do. I'd like you to find a woman called Nefeli to administer a potion.
It would depend.
You can do that much, can't you?
Wait, Nefeli? Cool.
Good. Now I shall hand over the potion in question. Find Nefeli and ensure she drinks it. I expect glad tidings, and soon.
Uh-oh.
I've no time for idle chit-chat. The only thing I will hear from you is a report of your task's completion. Are we understood? Then off you trot. I have enough on my plate.
Uh-oh. I don't want to poison Nefeli. I wasn't really listening. I was more so looking at his outfit because you were talking. Bluish black. I'm sure she drinks it. Oh, no. Caden, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Cool, another memory stone. Bro, I started today with like 3. Why are they just all here? There was one in the... Oh, jeez. Yeah, but like, they're just all bulked here together. It's just like, hey, you enter with 3, and you're honestly struggling to choose the spell that you want, and now like you have too many, and like now you're just putting spells you don't even want. It definitely does, but like I don't have enough spells and enough requirements to use said spells to like... Yeah, later on it's gonna get big bad. I really like how the crossbow fits with it. It would be a shame to replace it with the intelligence scaling one, but the intelligence scaling one I know weighs less, requires less strength, and actually, you know, is good for an intelligence build. So like, there is no good reason for me to keep using this one over that one when I get that. Outside of the fact that I think this one looks really cool. Like, I think this is, like, just actually just the coolest looking crossbow. Because it looks very modern. Maybe modern's not the right term, but just, like, there's a lot of metal on it. It doesn't look like it's made from a 2x4, like most of the Dark Souls crossbows are, because it's darker. It's also the equivalent of the sniper crossbow, but it's not garbage. I'm glad they figured out that you don't need to make it take 10 times longer to shoot to make it the sniper crossbow. Just make it the sniper crossbow. Just make it have more range. Thing is, I am convinced. I don't know for sure, but I am convinced that the intelligence crossbow is somewhere in Raya Lucaria. assuming Raya Lucaria is even close to as big as Stormveil is in length, there's gonna be a shit ton of stuff in there. Yeah, this... Yep. Like as big as Boletaria, like the entirety of the first world, or like the first level of the first world, or what? Yeah, I would agree with that. It was huge. It was sprawling. It was my favorite From Software area, and I love these, but Stormveil Castle was my favorite, and I'm sure something in this game is going to even top that. Because before that, my favorite in all these games was the Dreg Heap. That was my favorite area. I love the Ring City, but Dreg Heap was my favorite. This game makes me go wow every, like, hour. Maybe I'll just go like, ugh. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do the pufferfish coom. Ugh. Yeah, this looks definitely growing on me. I'm not going to invalidate the fur raiment. I think it was still serviceable for the time being, but this is definitely better. Not in terms of just only, you know, being light, which is what I want, but also, like, color scheme-wise, this just looks like good fashion souls. The other thing, I was just using that set with, like, out the helmet, because the helmet looks stupid. It looks good on them because they're huge, you know? You know, half a second I thought that was Bach. But it's a deer. I think it's funny when the time changes, you can literally just see the shadows move. Like, you know, now it's officially, like, turning into morning. Yeah, and even then, like, it's only ever lip-synced in the cutscenes. Big box. Oh, and it casts magic. Because it knows how. That's a reference to Dark Souls. What? Oh, come on now, man. This isn't the Feli Lu moment. I don't want to poison the Feli Lu, but I also like this quest and group of people. So it's already giving me moral decisions, and I literally just told Maida, like, earlier, this game doesn't do that. Well, I don't want to poison her, but I also don't want to not finish the job. Kind of between here, you know? Him. He's like, be sure you drink it. But be sure she drinks it. Like, also, that's like... That's a secret I'd rather find out on my own. Again, like, you gotta watch out, bro. Like, stop talking. Like, I'm not, like, pissed off, but, like, it is getting a tad bit annoying to have to keep, like, reminding you, like, bro, don't spoil. I know it might be difficult from your perspective to figure out, like, how much is too much, but, like, if you gotta ask yourself how much is too much, then it's too much. Ow. This guy doesn't like standing still ever. Not fair. Tried switching my weapon, but I just swung my cestus. I forgot I got another slot, so I can just kind of go in with it. Let's just see. This for the cestus. Great Glintstone Shard, Swift Glintstone Shard, Glintstone Arc. Those are like the necessary ones. Actually, Carrion Slicer is also necessary. Then I would say Magic Downpour, Ambush Shard. Interesting how they made the orange foxwolf type thing not a boss. They really easily could. Unless that becomes like the normal enemy that shows up everywhere later on. But the fact that it casts magic, I would think, like, it's boss material. Ow. Oh my god. This guy's too fast. It's not even like the fact that my cestus has a small hitbox that I'm not hitting him. He's just too fast. He doesn't stand still. Oh, and he just gets new stuff. Jeez, bro. He didn't even give me anything. Oof, man. I really did think the keyway to Ray Lucario was going to be up here somewhere. So there's two of them. Oh, I saw that. Someone made the chat in Dark Souls 3. Like, if you can do it in Dark Souls 3, you can do it in this. This is just a far better looking version of the Dark Souls 3 sliders. A lot of the baseline is the same for Dark Souls 3. Which is fine, because Dark Souls 3 was perfectly fine. The only problem with Dark Souls 3 is, like, the textures themselves weren't very detailed, but the actual models were fine. Love you, Kaden. Aw. Where the heck did I get these 2 Crimson Tears from? What did I kill that gave me that? Whatever. Will not look a gift horse in the mouth. So who was shooting the sorcery at me outside of the castle? Was that Renala herself, or not Renala? Ronnie's, right? Yeah, Ronnie. Was it Ronnie or was it the boss? Loretta? Okay. I'm still confused with, like, the Sekiro style of shadow enemies. So it's like, is that real? Are they not real? Are they a ghost? Are they an apparition? I don't know. Was that really Loretta? Is Loretta dead now? Will I be seeing Loretta again? Maybe. This game's got some stellar boss arenas, though. What say you, Caden? The boss arenas. I really like the arenas. The ones in the caves are typically just because, like, it's literally the same room. But at least it's still better than the... I'll never find the boss, or what? If it's the kind of thing where I'll miss it because I lost my chance to go there, then maybe. But if I'll miss it because, like, I won't find the path, then I doubt it. I'll find it. I'll try my best. Is there, like... Oh, am I being invaded? That's what's down here, isn't it? Or can I literally just not have my horse here? Yeah, I just can't have my horse here. What's the point of this thing? There's nothing here. Jumping down there is death. No, it isn't. Still don't know if this is a place I've not been yet, but... Does not ring a bell? Wow, an old fang. What an amazing thing. To have, like, a crafting material I have a million of. Still better than the Bloodborne problem of the only loot you'll ever find being, like, really bad cold blood and blood vials. That's a person.
Oh, you? Sorry, Your Worship. I apologize for any offense given. I am Pidia, servant to the Carrion royal family.
Hey, Pedia.
I am charged with maintaining these ghastly dolls.
What, dolls? These are dead people, right? Not dolls. So, what dolls? Can't attack them, so...
Ah, Your Worship, allow me to be of use. Other than the puppets, there are some very fine things up here in this storeroom. Why not pick something out before you go? But please, can you offer poor ill-starred Pythia a little something by way of compensation?
Oh, cool. Celestial Dew carry out absolution at the Church of Vows. Also known as Night Tier, allows one to carry out absolution at the Church of Vows, reversing all antagonizations. Once upon a time, the stars of the night sky guided fate. This is a recollection of those times. Oh, ritual pot. That's one of the new things. I honestly don't need to buy another larval tier. I have like 5. Cold bone arrow, cold bone arrow, cold bone bolt. That's cool. arcane weapon. Just pure scaling and arcane. This is another weapon that just won't work. Right? The Ripple Blade has an A scaling in arcane and nothing else. This is another weapon that is not working right now. Even the blood ones, because Mason said that he has his, the blood blade he got from Neferis, the invader, and he says that works just fine. Oh, it was... that was in the network test, so that one works, but every other weapon doesn't. Have you been here, or... Oh, I jumped off the side of the Three Sisters cliff, and then I went back into the top of the fort, or the mansion, whatever. And this guy here is selling a bunch of stuff. He's selling Glintstone Craftsman Cookbook, which lets you make, like, frost bolts and arrows. Some kind of shield magic thing. The Ripple Blade. My first ritual pot. Celestial Dew, which apparently is the kind of way to, like, absolve sin, although I'm not worried about getting any of that in this playthrough. Unless they changed something and made getting sin easier and possible to do on accident. And then just some crafting materials that, you know.
A fine day to your worship. Please, choose whatever you like.
He's Pidia, that's his name. He's watching over the dolls that are made here. Although I don't see any. So I'm a little bit confused. I'm not sure if the dead soldiers here are dolls and not actually people. Or if there's, like, something else he's talking about and I'm lost. But regardless, it's cool to see another nice NPC. Finally, I feel like I have a good amount of armor sets. Even if half of them are sets I'll never wear. Like, ever. At least not on this character. Are there any hints given that I've yet to really figure out? I figured out all the paintings, the meeting place map. I forgot where I got this. Seems to point to a meeting place. To the left of Ray Lucaria. And it came from Surely Desired One, the sole means of gaming. Entry into the Academy, a glintstone key. This is exactly what I'm looking for. I had this a while. I didn't actually, like, take a good look at it. That's just telling me, hey, glintstone key's right here. I believe that's here, or maybe here. Yeah. Right on this landmass here somewhere. Excellent. I'm gonna be right back. Alright. I think I figured out how to get into Raya Lucaria, at least with one. I've still yet to go to the minor Erd tree up here, though. So I will do that first. I've hardly gone up here. This place kind of scared me off with all the fire people. So, Caden, why is it that these guys... The main strategy is to take out the guy driving the chariot, but, like, why does the hint tell you to go for the top? I see. Oh, so it's kind of like a... Does it blow up you too, or just everything else? Like, does it give you a warning to get away, or is it just kind of like, go in there? Like, is it kind of like a Dark Souls 1 style plunging attack? Like, you'll get... Pretty much, where it's like an animation that plays. Okay, because I tried doing it twice and failed. Not sure if you were watching. Well, I mean, the Cestus is a weapon. I would imagine all types of plunges work. I think it's funny that when I started playing the game, I pretty much said, like, okay, I'll do everything but Stormvale. That place scares me. And now, I wanted to get into Raya Lucaria this entire time, and the game won't let me. Not if I don't find the secret way in. And I've looked everywhere. And only now... I forgot where I got the hint. This little notepad. Where the game literally said, hey, look at it. I remember when I picked it up, game said, hey, I should take a look at this. I forgot where I got that. I feel like I got it somewhere just before the magma worm, before the Ravine Veiled Village. I feel like that's where I got it, around there. But I could be incorrect. More Guts lore. Teach me more lore about Guts. From Berserk. The Second Liurnian War. No victory for the Golden, nor for the Moon. No prize but atonement. The birth of a vow. So the people of Raya Lucaria were kind of against the Golden Order? At some point? I did hear bits that, like, they exist outside of it. So if anyone should have a handle on things right now, it should be them. They locked everyone out. Is that what I think it is? Oh my god. Giant turtle. Turtle Pope. Turtle Pope who talks.
You're tarnished, aren't you? I welcome you to the Church of Vows.
Turtle Pope.
I am
Muriel.
steward of this sacred chamber.
My
My
god.
apologies for the unseemly state of affairs. Do you know the origin of this place?
Tell me.
How it came to be known as the Church of Vows?
I do not know.
Well, that is a shame. But who can blame you? The shattering has caused us, all of us, to lose sight of something very dear. It is here, at the Church of Vows, that the great houses of the Erd Tree and the Moon were joined by the matrimonial bond between red-haired Radagon and Renala of the Full Moon. And so our church holds in view the monuments of both houses, the Erd Tree of the capital and the Academy of Raya Lucaria.
I see. So I had it wrong. Renala married Radagon. Radagon didn't marry Marika.
Oh, was there something you needed? You are free to show yourself around. I would serve as your guide, only my legs aren't what they used to be. If you find anything of use, you are free to take it with you. Unless, perhaps, you are in search of instruction, in which case I will share all that I know.
Sorcery and incantations? Oh, these are both different new ones. Oh, Magic Glint Blade, the prisoner starts with this, and that's like a really good spell. Carrying Greatsword, it's perfect. Quite a few souls to get it, though. Blessings Boon. Blessing to self and nearby allies. Not sure what that means. Gradually restoring HP. Hold to continue praying and delay activation.
You wish to know more of Lord Radagon. Lord Radagon was a great champion, possessed of flowing red locks. He came to these lands at the head of a great golden host. When he met Lady Renala in battle, he soon repented his territorial aggressions there, and became husband to the Carian queen. However, when Godfrey, first Elden Lord, was hounded from the lands between, Radagon left Renala to return to the Erd Tree capital, becoming Queen Marika's second husband and king consort.
I see.
Taking the title of Second Elden Lord. The mystery endures to this day as to why Lord Radagon would cast Lady Renala aside, and moreover, why a mere champion would be chosen for the seat of Elden Lord.
Alright, well, he literally just explained it and set the record completely straight for me.
You know, it's said that Lord Radagon harbored a secret. A famed sculptor of the Erdtree capital was once summoned to render Lord Radagon's likeness in giant stature when he glimpsed the skeleton in Radagon's closet. And as such, it's said the great statue harbors his secret too. You wish to know more of Lady Renala? She is Queen, head of the Carian royal family, and governor of the Academy of Rea Lucaria, the great and beautiful full moon witch. Sadly, her heart was broken when Lord Radagon left her. And then, when the Academy rebelled against the royals, she was locked away in the Grand Library. In the end, Lady Renala was left alone, cradling the amber egg Lord Radagon bequeathed her. Now she devotes herself to it through forbidden rite, the grim art of reincarnation. You would do well to remember, severing a vow, strongest of bonds, has consequences ever more dire. You know, it's said that a famed sculptor of the Erdtree capital was once summoned to render Lord Radagon's likeness in giant stature when he glimpsed the skeleton in Radagon's closet. And as such, it's said the great statue harbors his secret too.
Alright, well, that's telling me that there's some kind of secret with a Radagon statue.
Is there something else? Is there something else? Is there something else?
A tone. Ooh. Ooh. I think I know a gentleman who might be able to use something such as this. If not myself, of course. Demigod garb alterations and sense of grace. For demigod attire. So the Cuckoo Knight armor counts as demigod armor? Because I couldn't do this before. Interesting that only the Cuckoo Knight's one does. But not Godric's Knights? Or do I not have that one? No, that's the surcoat. This is the armor. I never actually got Godric's Knight's armor. As I thought. Yeah, because I don't like grabbing things when there's enemies. Personally, at least. Also, I thought there was going to be skeletons that came up, and I was right. And Grey Violet, that was clearly like... Grey Violet's not that. It's like, whatever. The size of the Erd tree, like when I'm at the capital, was massive, and that was like about right because I was like, "What's up with the, Erd tree not being? Oh, geez, what the heck? Who? Where? Oh." It's the normal versions. The non-spirit versions of them. But yeah, like I was saying when I was back towards Godric's thing, like... I could see it across the water. But, like, I expected it to be, like, huge from up close. And it was. It was everything I hoped for. So now I have to go to Bach and see if he says anything about the needle. Blythe in the area below. Finish exploring Liurnia, at least this little section up here. And finally get the key and open the damn door. And by that time, it should be, like, later, because it's 9 now. And I probably wouldn't go past, like, 11. Why is this guy blowing the horn? There's no one around. Oh, come on. Trying to see if I could jump off the horse, go directly into a plunge. It's probably the most range I could possibly have. That was good, just simply not enough. Unfortunate. What the heck is this? So we have 2 of these walking mausoleums in close proximity. Although this one doesn't have a bell. And it seems like it is attempting to kill me. What? Are you having like a conversation somewhere I can't see? Gotcha. Oh, I'm dead. You see that? Oh my god. Who is this now? Hello. Ooh. Got some more death funny. Aw, dude. Carrying greatsword is cool. You do like a freaking anime pose for a second. I think I'm just gonna unequip Scholar's armament now, because the damage I'm gonna wield with the new weapon's already gonna be weaker. And like I said, I'm mainly gonna be trying to focus on using magic as my primary source of damage. Oh my god. It's not working. No. Oops. Black Knife Catacombs, wow. Crabs in my dungeon? Giant crab in my dungeon? How is it just like Bloodborne? It's just like Dark Souls 2. There's ads in the boss fights. Yeah. Oh, what the hell? This guy has no HP. Nah, I'm still using the Caden Knight forever. Unless there's like a bigger Caden Knight.
Strange. There's something else. But the death yet quenches. Bring more. More. I am not sated. Feed me more death. More. Feed me more death.
Oh.
Well, what have we here? How did you get your hands on that dagger? Well, that hardly matters. I know very well whose dagger it is. Why don't I return it to them for you? Good work bringing this to me. Did you need something else?
Gonna return the dagger, huh? Gonna return it to somebody, the rightful owner?
Greetings. Are you here for...
Is there something she should know?
I feel like I'm really coming to grips with spirit tuning of late. I can see how and why immortal essence exists. A spirit under the Golden Order. I can understand their yearnings, what they become drawn to. Master Hugh said it himself, actually, that I'm no mere apprentice any longer. Once again, I'm pleased to make your acquaintance. Roderica, the certified spirit tuner. I need to warn you about something. A little while ago, someone started lurking in the wing on the opposite side of the round table. And I can hear, from all the way over there, the howling and wailing of spirits in fear of a curse. I can even hear the repulsive twisted malice in itself. A plethora of spirits in an unceasing cacophony. I can't even imagine. How much suffering inflicted to who knows how many souls. Not even the grafting caused anything like this to happen. You should keep your distance. I know you're strong, but please. I can hear it from across the wing, past the round table, the howling. You should keep your distance. I know you're strong.
I'm very strong. I'm curious, boy. What are you talking about? What is it? This is in here. You talking about Roger?
Always good to see you safe. So, what do you need? Maybe I should tell you. Lately, I feel I'm on the precipice of falling into a deep, fathomless slumber. And I have an inkling it could spell trouble for you somehow. So I just wanted to get the apology out of the way beforehand, since you're so scary and all.
What? Since I'm so scary?
Oh, still need something?
Why am I scary? What's triggering all these NPCs to have these new things to say? Was it killing the wyvern? Or the worm?
I've decided to leave the Round Table hold.
Oh, what?
I'm off in search of a noble scholar known as the Gold Mask, to beg his instruction. We may not meet again for some time. If there's any incantations you wish to learn, now's the moment.
I mean, I really have no desire to learn any incantations, so, like, that's fine.
May the Golden Order shine through you.
He's leaving.
Further study of incantations, is it? I can happily spare the time. May the Golden Order...
Did you need some?
Oh. That's a red person. Well, I mean, I literally just saw red, so no. I didn't get close at all. It's you. It's him.
Have you ever felt the curse? With your whole being, the pox upon life itself, feared and despised by all. The reviled blessing. Apparently not. You are but a lamb, a stranger to defilement, ignorant of your own ignorance. You no longer interest me. I've been long without peace. Don't spoil my quietude. I asked you not to disturb me. Be thankful of the whole serenity. It is all that keeps your death and defilement at bay.
I asked you not to disturb me. Be thankful of the hold serenity. It is all that keeps your death and defilement at bay.
I no longer interest him. I'm curious if, depending on, I don't know, something, I would have interested him. Or he always starts off with that. Got anything new to say to me, Gideon?
You.
Seems like got nothing from him. I feel like when I reload this place, something's gonna happen with D. On top of the other guy leaving. But I mean, I don't care.
Well, I took youth no matter. Lay out your arms.
Oh, this is the thing that summons skeletons. I saw this in the trailer for the game.
Back or red, no matter. Back or red, no matter. The girl has come a long way. As ever, time and technique have made her stronger. 'Tis good to see. An imprisoned monster does not deserve an apprentice. Or a daughter. But at times, that's precisely what she feels like to me. I've gone soft. And it isn't easy.
Oh. This is the best of times for us. I assume she was talking about the Dung Eater with the howling. Because I see nothing else. Throne Man is nowhere to be seen. Fast travel again counts as reloading, I guess. He's gone. He's gone. So he's gonna be asleep. Oh.
Greetings, are you here for spirit? I can hear it, the howling and wailing of spirits in fear of the curse. You should keep your distance. I know you're strong.
She's gone. Thea. Yep. How do I see, like, where... If I ever want to. Let me guess, Fia's dead. Or, D's dead. Aww.
Finally, it is returned to its rightful place. The stolen Hallowbrand of the exalted noble. And now, I must bid you goodbye as well. Though I ask you deliver this message to the Round Table Hold. I am Fia. Deathbed companion. Hark Round Table. Disturb not the death of Godwyn, the exalted. We who humbly live in death, live in waiting. To one day, welcome our Lord. What right does anyone have to object? Our Lord will rise. The Lord of the many and the meek.
I don't get... Oh... that looked like a bad YouTube edit of just... So that's what it looks like when you fast travel. Yo, so, D dead?
Ah, you. Please, leave me be. It's pathetic, I know, but I need to think. Ah, you. Please, leave me be. It's pathetic, I know, but I need to think.
I asked you not to disturb me. Be thankful of the Hold's serenity. It is all that keeps your death and defilement at bay.
You've already heard. Indeed. It seemed the whelp harbored suspicions, so I had no further use for her. Honestly, what's a man to do? A determined plebeian is more wicked than an almond horn, quite frankly. I suspect that's just what the Queen wants. A dose of ambition to incite the tarnished. Is that potion what I think it is? Bloody Salavis. I suppose he's up to something again. Oh, I won't interfere. You go ahead and do what you must. The Round Table has no code to speak of. But I ask you this. Are you really going to do the bidding of that twisted dolly botherer? Or would you rather hand that potion to me and see if we can't get one over on the bastard?
I don't know. I don't know if this... I don't know what's best, that's the thing. I don't know. Clearly, the thing with questlines in these games is most of the time there is like a right and wrong choice. I don't feel like this is one of those, though. Typically, like, with questlines, obviously the be-all end-all is the loot you get. But, like, obviously I don't know the loot I'm gonna get. So I'm trying to think of it, like, gameplay-wise. If I do one over, I think it's possible that everything I'm gonna do with that group of people ends. Possibly. Yeah. And don't tell me if it does or not. But I am not going to hand it over.
Well, I won't force you, but I think your plan would be a dreadful waste. She's not herself right now, and though I have no need of her, she still has potential. Certainly more value than she'd have as a bloody puppet.
Oh. She'd be turned into, like, a slave, or literally a puppet.
Good. I'll dispose of the potion myself. You go and see Salavis, but don't give anything away. Just tell him that you tricked your mark into drinking the potion, as planned. Despite knowing next to bloody nothing, he's so far up his own arse he won't suspect a thing. His inevitable display of arrogance will certainly be a sight to behold.
Oh. Looks like my change of heart in the spur of the moment was the right thing to do, maybe. Because similarly with, I already forgot his name, the bitchless man, I could just trick him. There's some people, like, they introduce themselves once, and then, like, they never repeat their name, and it's so unmemorable. Especially with the amount of NPCs in this game, it's kind of crazy how many NPCs there are. Like, some of them have pretty standout. Ah, no. When all is said and done, tell me what would have happened, but since, like, the whole questline. Just let me know when the whole questline is done. And it's all behind me. Then still wait a while.
Ah, you. Please. It's pathetic, I know. So you know already, do you? Right. It's true. My father cast me out for indulging my emotions, forgetting the mission, punishment for offing his pawns. Lord Gideon has offered me guidance all my life. I would have done anything for him, to place him on the throne of Elden Lord. And yet though it was not my intent, I betrayed him. And I can no longer trust him, Father. To think he'd order his men to enact such tragedy. Where is the justice he purports in that? He once told me that if he became Elden Lord, he would never allow the downtrodden to be cheated ever again. Was he simply lying to me? No. How could I say that? Father has always given me his guidance. And now, I've lost it.
Oh.
Is that ash? I can smell the ancient storm in it. My thanks. I'll gladly take it.
That ash, the key one that I couldn't use.
I'm not like Roderica. I don't feel the presence of spirits, let alone see them. Still, this ash, it reminds me of my first hawk. Thank you. In this ash, I can smell the ancient storm. It reminds me of my first hawk. In this ash, it reminds me of my first...
I think I did the right thing for Nefeli Lu. Guy in the tower's an asshole. But, like, I feel like Nefeli Lu is similar to, like, because everything has to be the, oh, it's the this of this game. But, like, she's the closest character to, like, the Solaire type, I would think. Of the clear warrior with a clear goal to do good, you know? Oh, absolutely. Like, that one, like, I won't even, like, pretend that's not literally supposed to be the jovial, haha type. Just like how... Wow, Patches is Patches. Hey, look. Well, yeah, but, like, you know.
Well, what is it now?
I don't know. Well, I bamboozled him. Would there have been more steps to the quest? Did I fail anything by doing this, or no? Did I lose out on any gear at all? So what would Celavis have done? Well, is it someone I've not met yet? Just say who, and that's pretty much all I want to know. Oh, with him? Oh, like... You mean like a spirit summon, or... Oh, that's not Ash of War, that's the, Spirit Ash, but yeah. So... Well, that's cool, I guess, but, that's the main thing you get? You just get her as a spirit summon whenever you want? Yeah, and that's something I'll figure out in like a future playthrough, I guess, because I've made my choice. Let's see what I get for this, if anything. Maybe like Nefeli Lu's questline continues. I think that means, right? Unless that's the very end. I think. Yeah, I think I made the right call overall because, like I said, Nefeli Lu is one of my favorites. Like, it feels like she's like a simple character, but she's just very effective.
Ah, so you made Nefeli drink the potion. Well done. You are a touch more useful than I had thought. Very well. Then you shall have your gift. Knowledge of the sorcerous arts under the tutelage of the great preceptor Selvis. I doubt much of it will lay within the grasp of a mere tarnished, but if you put your mind to it, perhaps you won't embarrass our lady.
So you're going to teach me
you
spells?
Wish to begin right this moment? Well, your impatience, though boorish, is understandable. Let's have at it.
Carrion Retaliation. Dispels enemy spells and retaliates with glint blades. Huh.
So, you had Nepheli drink the potion? Truly? Then perhaps something was amiss with it. It's concocted from the finest ingredients, but perhaps I should review the recipe. I may have expected too much of her to begin there.
Did I actually go up here? I forgot. I'm pretty sure I did, but I can't recall. Yeah, I did. Okay.
Enough of that now. Have you forgotten that we both serve the same lady? Begging for another lesson so soon? There remains...
Jumped on his head. Alright, well, I got there. And I got there. And we'll do that next time.